Oh, 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 oops, 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 oops. All right, once again, you guys, this Title Tuesday, it is sponsored by none other than GFuel. You guys, make sure to go to gfuel.com, use code HIKARU, and you can get up to 30% off on various flavors. You probably wonder, how am I streaming 5-6 hours every day? Or today, I'm going to be streaming 9 hours. You got to fuel up before you go to work, before you stream, whatever you're up to, make sure to fuel up. Go check out GFuel. Okay, so he plays d4. Let's go g6 to start. I'll play bishop g7, knight f6, keep it pretty straightforward. Let's go here. I guess I'll play d6 here, maybe knight 6. Thinking of Boris 29 Spassky for the 9 months. I'm going to play c5, maybe queen a5, queen c5. He takes a pawn. Okay, we're going to play... I'll go here. This is turning into kind of a weird... This is going to turn into a weird not king's any, sorry, into a weird Sicilian. I'm going to go rook b8 and maybe b5. Let's go here. I was worried about e5, which is why I moved the rook to begin with. Play knight f6. I can also go b4 here. I'm gonna go b4, maybe just e6, knight e7. Go here, kick the knight, go bishop a6, put pressure on the knight. Good pressure on this knight. I can play knight e7 and castles here, and it's all good. Let's go here in castles. Next move, very, very pleasant position. I have queen b6, queen c7. Great diagonals. My double ops are really well coordinated here. His knight's a little bit dubious here, so I'm doing very, very well. Let me close the online Olympiad so I don't have to listen to it. All right, let's just castle, play queen c7, rook c8. Very, very pleasant position. I can also take and take here. I can also go b3 maybe. Isn't this just a free pawn, or am I... he's got knight c4 maybe at the end. So I don't love it. I think the queen c7 is a move. I don't love that either. Actually, a3 maybe is a very smart move. I think I'm just going to take, and maybe I just grab the pawn. I think it makes sense to just grab the juicer here on b2 if I can. Thank you to Miles Jar for the 7. Thank you so much to Miles Jar. Thank you to Theo Smarensberg for the prime. Okay, let's take. I'll take with the rook. He'll probably go knight c4. Looks like a pretty pleasant position to me. Maybe not winning. I go here, and if it takes, I have rook d4 to hit the queen, and then I collect. Don't forget to make them watch some ads during the game. No ads. No ads. Not yet. Yeah, so I guess he'll take, but then I go rook d4, and yeah, this looks very, very pleasant for me. Let's see how many players are on. 435. So 435 players are playing in this event. So we're probably, it's going to be a low score again that wins the tournament, unless everybody gets off to a really hot start. Okay, let's go. Okay, he wants some knight g4 funkiness. Let's go here, threaten rook b1. I also guard the pawn. I also have rook d4. Let's go here. Here, maybe queen b4. Okay, he goes queen d3. I think I just go here to hit the queen. Here I have knight c6. Queen d2, I have queen b4 maybe. Oh, he's got queen a6, which actually I kind of forgot was a move. Okay, let's go here. I want to go knight d4 and start attacking maybe. I need to refactor rear for the 10 gifted subs. Let's go here. He only has one square. Wait, why did I do this? Wait a second. I guess I go here, knight c5, try to trap the queen. Not so smart by me, but I still should be doing very well. Wait, I trap the queen. The queen is lost. The queen is lost, and now we're going to win the game. No squares to go to. He loses the queen, and with it, he loses the game. Okay, takes, I take, he has to take, and I mean, this should be winning. It's more a question of what order I play this in. I can go queen b5. I can also go queen b4. And the question is, what's the cleanest way to win this position? Let's think for a second. Knight d4 makes sense. I think I'm going to go here, hit the rook. I have queen b4 maybe. Yeah, thank you so much again to refactor refactorer for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go here, target everything. I mean, he still has rook d3, very lucky, but I'm going to go here. And I think his juicer, now his knight is stuck on the wing. It has like no squares to go to. It's completely boxed. I mean, I guess he can go... Oh, he goes here. That's not actually crazy, I guess, a move. I kind of don't really want to take and give him c4. It's probably winning, but I don't really love it. Let's go here to fix the structure, because now if he goes c4, I get the bastion. If c3 I just take. If knight d1 I can obviously take and maybe play f5. Okay, he goes knight d1. He wants knight e3, which I totally understand. Because of that, what am I going to do? Let's think. I can play rook c8. I can also just run the pawn, I guess. Maybe it was not so smart by me, actually, as I think about it more. Whatever. Let's just go here on knight c3, I guess. Let's go here. I give up the pawn, but this pawn on a5 is just rolling straight down the board, so I should be doing pretty well. Thank you to Pedro call for the 10th. Thank you to Amsu for the prime as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, you guys. Okay, now though I just take, and I mean now this is definitely losing. I'm gonna just go a4, a3, a2. I don't care about any of my central pawns. He has a very bad bishop in a sense. It's just behind a big pawn, so his bishop doesn't play here. A3 probably wins. I mean, why not? For the thematic reasons, just here in a2. Just a2, a1 next move, and pretty cleanly winning. I guess I go here, target the pawn, hit the pawn, and the game. Take. I have queen e4. GG's. He has a spite check, but I just go up. Okay, I guess it goes rook c3, trying to be tricky here. I think I have this because if he takes, I take, and if he takes, I take, and he still loses the bishop no matter what. So this is just GG's. All right, so good start. We're gonna win the first one, and we're off to a good start. All right, so 1 out of 1. Let's see who else is playing. Let's watch Daniel's game. Daniel is playing as Mbache. Daniel is losing. Check and check. Queen G. Okay, Daniel loses in the first round. I mean, okay. Okay, let's watch Grishuk. Let's see what he's up to. Losing the first round doesn't mean it's over though, because again, like I said before, there are only 435 players, so you have a chance if you win out, which is the one good thing. I want that base for an emote. Yeah. No, it happens obviously. I mean, I didn't look at the game, so I don't. He must have made a blunder, is my guess. Maybe 96, but rook f2. Rook f2 and maybe rook a2 and rook f1. Yeah, I would go check and rook a2 is what I would do, because then you threaten the ladder checkmate. Goes h5, strange move. Still of course quite good. h4, yeah, okay, sees h4, and now he just says checkmates. This checkmate is very strong. King f8, rook f2, game over. Okay, so Grishuk wins, not too surprising. What else is going on? Bortnik is playing. He is just up a knight, so he's going to win this game. Wait, Videt lost? Sorry, wait, Videt lost his game? What? I mean, I'll get back to that. Wait, Videt lost to Robson? Wow, thank you to Birdman for the 4. Appreciate it. Amazing. Thank you to Drake MTG for the 4 months as well. Thank you so much, Drake MTG. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now that is unexpected. Yeah, that's very, very unexpected. This is true. This is true. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? Okay, not much. I mean, not much in the way of other games of interest that are going on, but it's what it is. India is throwing. Yeah, apparently they are. Why does Levy never play in TT? Apparently he is. I mean, the main reason is because I think honestly, when you play in a tournament like this, even for me, like even for me, you assume that I'm probably the favorite every time I play, but I probably win Title Tuesday what, like 10% of the time, maybe a little bit higher, maybe 20% of the time. Like I win very, very marginally myself, and so like if you're gonna play and you never have a chance to be competitive or win, then it's like, what's really the point? I mean, because then it's just like that. Then you feel like there's no point to it. That's what I would say. If 45%, no, I don't think I'm 45%. Never. Why does Vita keep throwing at crucial moments? I would say for Videt, that's probably his biggest weakness. Videt's biggest weakness is his nerves and his inability to keep it together at critical moments. I would say if once he solves that issue, I see his rating going to like 2740, 2750. I think that's his that's his big weakness. Only real weakness that I see in his game. Thank you to Bob Barker for the 3. Thank you to Go Purple Birds for the 15. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to Snowy 24K for the tier 1. 10% at least 3/10. Yeah, maybe it's more than 10%. Maybe it's more like 30%. I don't know, but I would still say that that's in general, you know, what I think. Thank you to Mestrega Obiaba for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Levy is playing Title Tuesday today, but he doesn't generally play that much. How's the stock market doing? Pretty badly. It looks like the market has sold off a lot, which is not good news. Yeah, market is kind of sold off. I'm doing fine. I mean, I have a bio that's been just running it up the last week, which has been my biggest position for the last couple of years, honestly, and so it's really running it up. So I'm doing okay, but it's not, yeah, it's not looking fabulous is what I would say. It's not looking great. I've been pretty negative on the market for like the last like 3 weeks now. I mean, it hasn't been a terrible month, but it feels like we're just drifting down slowly. And we're never getting that update. Like, it feels like we go down X number of days, but we're not getting that 1% rebound like we had been in the past. So I'm pretty bearish, I would say. I mean, I've been buying a lot of like business development companies lately, and just collecting the yield because I'm not really feeling the growth, I have to say. Okay, let's go B3 bishop B2 here. I mean, it's just like today should have been a 1% update because like we went down all of last week. We were down 5 days in a row. We had a small update, and it felt like today should have been the rebound where we go up like 0.5% to 1%, and it's just not there at all. Thank you to Wolfgang for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Let's just castle here. I'm gonna take with the knight. Trade. Let's go C4. Keep it pretty straightforward and simple here. Go here. I can play queen C1. I can take, actually, goes bishop B7. I think I'll play I can play bishop F3 here. I can also play knight A4. I think I'll go knight A4 here, try to open up the diagonal. I don't know if it's the right move, but it looks reasonable at least. I mean, he's gonna go, oh, he doesn't go C5. That's weird. Do I go C5? I'm going to play C5. Very double-edged move. I want to go knight B6 here. It's a very, very double-edged move. It might not be smart. Let's go here, hit the rook. I have to be very careful of knight G4, but in this case, it doesn't work, so I just take and then go rook B1. He loses the rook. He's going to have to move the rook to like D8, and then I'm going to go like queen C2. Okay, goes rook A7. I'll go here. He goes knight D7, which is logical. I can trade. Actually, I feel like I've done something wrong here. This doesn't look right. This really doesn't look right. Yeah, this looks very wrong by me somehow. Okay, let's go check. I'm gonna go F6, I guess. Goes king G8. I'll take and go rook D1. I'm not in love with my position. He's got maybe a slightly worse bishop. That's the one thing that he does not, is that I definitely try to keep bishops on the board here. I don't love my position, but it's playable. Thank you to Milsad for the 4. Okay, goes A4. I'm gonna go B4. I guess I have E4 too. I just realized I have E4 to crack the structure, which I should have done last move, but it's still okay. It goes bishop B5. Do I play E4s or not? I think I probably should, and then I should go A3 to lock it up. Make sure he doesn't get A3. Now all my pawns are on dark, so in an endgame, maybe I can do something here. Possibly. Thank you to Wafzig for the prime. Thank you so much to Wafzig. Now I can go E5. I can also trade. Trading is, I don't know if it's the right move, but I figure if he takes, I'm gonna get 2 connected here, and I'll be able to push them through eventually. So he takes that way. So of course I take the open file. Okay, I can play rook E5 here if I want. I can play rook E5. I can play G3 H4 maybe. Let's go G3 and H4 to touch the queen. Go here, he'll trade, I'll take. Not sure if I'm actually winning this game, I have to say, but I have bishop E2 maybe. Queen E5 also. It's gonna be a game of bishops, I guess. Let's see, I can go king G2. Also move my bishop maybe. Let's go here, hit the pawn, make him stay on B5 with the bishop, and maybe I go bishop C2. Maybe I have queen E5, queen F6, maybe H5, H6. A lot of ideas here, but hard to play. Very hard to play. Thank you to Juicy a DCI for the prime. Thank you so much. He goes rook d8. I don't think that's a great move. The question is, do I go here first or not? No, I think I have to stop him from being able to push the pass pawn. Very important that I blockade. This is step one. He goes h5. Okay, I think I will play rook e3 to stop queen d3. Now I'm probably going to move the king up next move or something. Maybe if I can develop my bishop. It's going to be very hard to win this game. It's going to be very, very hard, actually. Goes queen d1. I don't have queen f6, but I do have king h2, maybe. Go here. So I can go queen f6 next move. I have rook f3, maybe. Queen a2. I thought I had queen f6 here to hit the rook. Like here to hit the rook, and now bishop f6, maybe. Or bishop h5, I should say. Okay, let's go for it. If he takes, I have rook e5 and takes. I mean, I figure I have something. He plays d4, logical move, but now I can play like rook e5. I can't take, so queen f2. And go rook e7 here. Also go rook e5. I think rook e5 is right, actually. Let's go. Yeah, let's go here. So if he takes now, he gets mated. I have d3. I probably can take, check, check, and mate him with check, and mate. So he can't go d3, I don't think. If I can move the bishop and play h5, h6, I can get a lolly mate on g7. Thank you to Blinking Dankness for the 5. Appreciate it. Thanks so much, Blinking Dankness. Yeah, he's deep in the tank here because, like, he can't take the bishop, but if I move, I can push the pawn up the... he wants bishop f5. Very nice idea. Oh, he has a tricky move. He has bishop f5, which is very tricky. How do I do this? Actually, that's a very tricky move. I don't have to move my bishop here. Maybe I just go king g2. This is very tricky, though. Let's see. King g2, bishop f5, bishop f3, maybe. Go here. Trying to be tricky, because if he takes, I can just take and mate him on h8. Because queen b1. So if I go... This is very, very dicey. I have to be very careful how I play this. I can go here and block. Check king h2. Go here. Oh, but he still is... Okay, he goes there, so I block. So I can take with the queen. That was a mistake. Now I should win, but it's still very complicated. Goes there. He wants queen f1. Now I think I can just take this one, because now my queen guards again, and the bishop still holds. I can go king h2, and I have bishop g2. I mean, he has bishop f5, of course, but I can take and even take d4, and that doesn't really worry me. I think I just go here. I'm looking to sack. I'm looking to mate him. If I take, he's mated. Yeah, I take, and check and mate, and here it's just mate. Yeah, there we go. Good game, good win. Go check. And let's go mate. There we go. We got the dub. 2 up, 2 down. Very, very tough game, but we got the win. Thank you to Orange County, where I live, for the tier 1 bridge burn for the prime. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So yeah, all right, you guys. Anywho, yeah, let's keep watching some other games. Fair Chess on YouTube is marginally better here, but this should be a draw. Like queen d6 holds all the squares. This also probably works. Okay, queen d5 check. Queen d... You blunder queen e5 and black wins. Wow. Watch the blitz tie breaks. Okay, Andregan's gonna win this game. It should have been a draw, but queen d5 was a big mistake there. Turn the eval bar on. Oh, sorry, you guys. Sorry about that. In the meantime, thank you to 533M for the tier 1. Kraka Toys for the prime. Thank you so much. Let's watch some other games. Bortnik is drawing this. This is 2 pawns against 2 pawns. I don't believe you should stream 9 hours. I'm streaming for 9 hours today, you guys. 9 hours. Yeah, I said 12 hours. Yeah, yesterday I was intending to start like at 7 a.m. today, but I ended up starting later than I was intending to. So that's the reason. That's the reason that it changed. I'm not gonna buy if you stream 1 minute less than 9 hours, but you'll buy if I stream more than 9 hours. Okay, we're what, 48 49 minutes in, so we have plenty of time. Yeah. Why am I not playing the Olympiad? Because first of all, there's no money involved. That's the first reason. Secondly, with all the scheduling conflicts and things going on, it was not really clear what the situation was. Plain and simple. But you're from Florida, isn't it 1 p.m.? No, I've been living in California since late last year. Yeah, this is just a draw, of course. I mean, I'll put it this way, you guys. I'll just say this right out there, because I think it's completely reasonable to say this. When we play in the actual Olympiad in person, all the players are paid $10,000 to play in the tournament. I'll just say that. But all the players are paid $10,000. That's the fee that they get if we medal or whatever their bonuses. But we're all paid $10,000. So this isn't even specific to me. But if you wonder why Wesley and Fabiano aren't playing, like that's a large part of the reason. Thought you moved to Dubai? Not yet. Okay, so okay, so this game ends in a draw finally. Watch Roberto's game. Roberto JBM. I swear I saw a Roberto game before where Roberto had I saw some game where Roberto had like 10 queens on the board, didn't he? And it was last game of the round, and he was doing this stuff. Like, he's doing the exact same nonsense here. Okay, sack the rook, dude. Be a man. Sack the rook. Come on, if you're gonna waste our time, sack the rook at the very sack the rook, dude. Come on, just sack the rook. Sack the rook. I guess he's just trying to he's trying to set it up where he can get some fancy schmancy mate and sack with the rook. But he did this before. Yeah, he did this before where he had a long game that was going on for like 20 years. Who's getting banned? I mean, no one's getting banned, but it's just like, yeah. Now, if he's smart, is he trying to line up the 3 knight mate? Like, is he trying to coordinate the knights like that? I mean, he's got all the time in the world. Yeah, it looks like something I would do. Well, what I would do is I would win quickly, though. I wouldn't drag this on for an extra 5 minutes. He can reroute. He can put knight here, and put the 3 knights. Coordinate the 3 knights. Like, what's he waiting for? Just knight f5. I mean, knight f5, sack the rook on g7, and then go knight f8 and knight f7. Sack the rook and go knight f5. Just sack the rook. You know you want to do it. Sack the rook. Thank you to Sassy Water for the raid with 71. Just sack the rook, dude. Okay, good. Step in the right direction. Okay, now you go knight f5, knight. You go knight f5, knight e5. Yeah. This is winning. You just need to put the knights. He's trying to set up the 3 knight mate. This works. Or he can do this one too. I mean, everything's winning here. He's actually getting low on time. Okay, I mean, come on, dude. You have knight f4 and knight f6 and knight g6. Just finish the game. And now I have to move the knight again? Time? But now the king gets out. Oh my! Is this going to be 50 moves? I think this is going to be 50 moves, you guys. This is getting awfully close. Very deserved. Very deserved. That was terrible. I mean, I have no words for that. That was terrible. Thank you to Gore for the 9. Thank you to Westlanders for the 9. I mean, it's one thing to get into that end game, but just like you don't let yourself get down to 7 seconds. It's a competitive event. He failed. Yeah, he failed quite badly. Okay, let's go here. What do I want to play? I think I want to play this one. Maybe e5 to knight 6. Okay, let's go here. c5, of course. Let's go knight e2. Interesting. So I'll go here. I mean, he has this and queen b6. I think this is a very old line. I don't remember how this goes, but I don't want to really gamble, so I'm just going to take and probably play like... And take, which is kind of oddly weirdly interesting. Play it like a b feeder. I don't think it's good, but I kind of want to do it. But I kind of no. I should just be an adult here and play it. also, okay, what do I want to do? Let's think for a second. I can also play f5 maybe and takes. Let's play f5. I'm gonna do something weird here. I'm gonna look to take and play knight f6. Oh, this is not really being an adult. I'm playing something very dubious, I think. I don't think this is actually good. I mean, maybe I take on c3. I don't really know if I am. It's a big question mark. It goes g4. So I mean, I can take or I can just go back. Let's go back. Now he's really begging me to take and go knight f6, knight e4 here. I don't know if it's actually good, but he is begging me to do it. I can also play knight h6 or knight f6. Actually looks kind of really. I'm gonna go here and just take maybe. Although I just gave him bishop d2, which was kind of stupid. Go here, hit the pawn. This doesn't look right. I think I've made a mistake here. And he has g5, but I guess I have bishop f5 and pressure. This is kind of a very weird position. I don't really know what's going on here. Thank you to Gen Daddy or Gen Daddy for the 18 months. Thank you so much to Gen Daddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Very complicated and weird position, I have to say. If you can win, you win, don't lose. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to play something unusual. It's a very weird position, I have to say. Very, very strange position. Molina said he didn't know how to do it. He will try next time. He had a couple of easy mates. I mean, he just should have gone for the easy mate rather than looking for the picturesque mate at that point, I thought. Okay, so h5. Wow. Now I can actually take here. Kind of weird. I think I'm gonna actually take and just castle here maybe and take the pawn. Kind of a very, very weird position. I mean, is this a castle? Because now I can play e6. I can also take the pawn. I can also play h6 here to free the knight because the knight needs to get out. I assume I play h6 here though, just h6 and free the pony, and it's not like I'm winning or anything. He goes f4. That doesn't look right. I can play e6. I can actually just use the free pawn that I have here and march it down the board. I guess I'll go e6 or e5 is a question. I think I'll just go e6 and takes. Maybe I should have played e5 right away. It's probably better. Free pawn, but it's not a great free pawn. Yeah, I should have gone e5 right away. This was a bad move by me. It also is queen g6, I just realized, but I have bishop e5 and bishop c6. Very tricky. Okay, goes rook f1. Logical move. Not going to take. Okay, how do I do this, actually? I have some issues here that I have to resolve immediately. This seems like a pretty stable first step. Bishop e5 looks like a stable first step. Because now I can maybe play knight. If I get knight e7, I'm winning the game. It seems like the correct stable move. Goes bishop g4. That's logical. I can take and go queen c6, I guess. He takes. I didn't think that was correct. Oh geez, I blundered rook f8. Oh my god. I just threw the game. Or did I? Okay. I think that was a mistake. I think he was winning after rook f8 there. I think he just missed a win. I think rook f8 was just GG. I think he just missed an easy win. Doesn't mean that it's still not winning somehow, but it's not clear cut at least anymore. So I take and block. I mean, he has a draw, I get. Does he have a draw? No, he doesn't. Go here. He takes, I take back, and I can block. Very tricky. I'm probably losing here somehow, but if he doesn't get the clean win right away, I don't think he's going to be winning here. I guess I'll pre-move it. It's a safe pre-move. Doesn't look dangerous. Take. Takes. Okay, but now I have queen c7 and queen b8. And I'm probably worse still, but I shouldn't be losing. I should not be losing anymore. Doesn't mean I'm winning, but I should not lose. He goes g6. b5 is actually an interesting move here. Oh, then he has queen a8. Okay, so that's not the right move. Rook g8 is still a move. Queen b8 is the move that looks right. Rook g7 looks reasonable too. I think you turn up swagger for the 10 gifteds. But I also don't have a lot of time here. Let's go for it. This might just lose somehow, but I'm gonna go for it. So I can block and go here. See what he does. He's also got no time. Queen a3 looks like a very weird move. I have rook a7, but I think I'm just going to go here and consolidate. Just there. I can take the pawn if I want. I should take. Oh, I blundered. Wait, did I just blunder? No, wait. If I take, he has rook check. I come up and he's got a check. Shoot, I just blundered that. Okay, let's go. Let's go here, I guess, and I can take. Thank you to Mamba Forever for the 10 for the 100 gifted subs, and right triangle GG right on cue. Thank you so much to Mamba for the 100 gifted subs right on cue. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Mamba for the 100 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you to Turnip Swagger for the 22, Dr. B for the 14. Thank you for the 100 gifted subs. Clearly that helped me in that game as my opponent immediately blundered. I think he heard the 100 sound, the 100 gifted sub sound instead of me, and he promptly got distracted and blundered. So you get the win, and we're up to 3 out of 3. So good so far. Let's watch some other games. Fair chess is drawing at best here. Drawing at best. King h6 is probably winning. King h6 and rook f4, or king h8. Probably you go g4 and bishop f5 maybe. Okay, but now rook a6 and rook f6. Rook a6, f7, bishop e6. I mean, this should be, I think this should be winning for black, but I'm not convinced that he'll win this now. You can put the pawn on h4. You can probably you put the rook on f4 and then try to eventually wind your king around, but I'm not sure this is winning. Like h4. Time? Time? Oh dear. Thank you to Lateki for the 33 months. Thank you so much, Lateki. Oh dear. Someone said Levy hung a bishop, so I assume Levy lost a game, but I don't know. At any rate, that's a huge fail. Huge fail by Andrakin. And now he is on he loses, so he's on 2 out of 3. 3 out of 3, yeah. Well, I mean, very, very early on. Someone said he hung a bishop, so I presumed that meant he lost the game. But at any rate, we keep rolling along. Andrakin out of the game. Oh, he's already up 2 pieces, so it didn't matter. Okay. Yeah, bad event so far. A couple of people. Hansen, Grishuk. I mean, it was still very early, but a lot of the usual suspects. Bortnik actually drew too, right? Bortnik drew. Daniel lost. Andrakin lost. That's three top players who already are out. Somebody has to lose, yeah. I mean, obviously. Yeah. Look at Grishuk. He's on 3 out of 3. He won. Thank you to Arxon H for the prime. Thank you so much to Arxon H. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so pretty standard so far. You guys were asking about the blitz games. I can pull them up after on the 6-minute break. Maybe I don't really want to pull them up right now, but I guess we can check. Okay, what's happening? Nihal is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Queen d2 is a bad move, so you have to take. Wait, check and take. Wait, this looks wrong. I don't know why, but this looks wrong. You have check, rook d1 takes. Probably good for white, right? Oh, actually, wait. Computer says you can trade queens and you're okay. Well, you're still worse. Like, tough to play. Tough to play. All right. So what else do we have? We have Spicy Caterpillar. His position is wild. I don't know what's going. I think Ray is better here, though. I would guess that white's better in this game. So white's probably better here. So probably much worse on that board. Slightly worse in the. It looks like 1-1 pretty much. Nihal's game, or not Nihal. Sorry, Hare Krishna against Jeffrey. Okay, well we don't get to look. Sorry, we have to play. Let's go knight f3 here. Yeah. Let's go here. Bishop b2, d4 next move. Plebs are out. I do believe plebs are locked out. Okay, let's go here. Probably e3. I think I've played this guy before. Reader. His name looks vaguely familiar. Actually, I should have done it without knight. Without. This is stupid. Thank you to Iluoa for the 2 months. Thank you so much to Iluoa. Yeah, he goes bishop g4. I guess I'll go here and trade and castle. It's not really what I want, but it'll be interesting at least. Let's castle. Maybe I'll play f4. Let's go f4 and play this a little bit like a bird's opening, potentially. My knight on h4, of course, is completely misplaced, but it looks okay. I just go knight d2, knight f3, maybe knight e5. Maybe I can do a rook lift, rook f3, g3 even. Okay, it goes there. I'll go here. He wants to trade like this. Now, do I play d4 or not? I think I will play d4 and c3. Well, he has e5 there, so maybe I go queen f2. I can also play knight e5, but then queen b6. Still looks right, though. Still looks like the right move. It has to be the right move. Knight f8. Okay, let's consolidate the pony in the center. Knight g6, logical move. I can obviously I can actually trade here if I want to. Do I want to trade? I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna go g3. Maybe try to keep everything stable. The problem is this e4 square. I'll go here, just consolidate further. And probably rook e1, maybe h4, h5, maybe g4. Get a girl for the raid with 412. Thank you so much to girl. Thank you. Appreciate it. Those of you guys who are watching, we are playing this great game called chess. A very old, ancient game of middle century kings and queens and everybody. So, all right. I can play g4 here. Yeah, let's just go g4 and just go all in here. Let's just attack. I can play h4 even. I can also go knight g5 here. Yeah, let's just go. Allez, 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 as they say in France. Let's just play h4, h5. We're still waiting on the chess dictionary. Okay, but this looks very sketchy. I think this is... Oh, DLC or DI? Oh, I thought you were saying dictionary. You said DLC. Okay, yeah. Right, okay, let's go knight g5. I mean, this looks terrible for black. I mean, there's queen e6. It's gonna have to take, and I'm gonna take, and I should be winning here, I think. I also maybe bishop a3 to target this diagonal as well. I mean, looks... Wait, can he get away with this? Wait, I didn't think he could do this. Wait a second. I didn't actually realize he could play this. Okay, I take. If I move my knight back, there's no knight jump, right? There's no knight jump. Yeah, he can't move his knight anywhere, thankfully. If he could move the knight, I might be in really, really deep trouble. But he can't move the knight anywhere. Here I just take, and I have knight c5 and rook here and here. So it should be okay. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Knight f7 before knight g5 is winning. Oh my god, did I have knight f7? Oh, knight f7 was... Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad that I missed out. Luckily, I think I'm still going to win, but that's very bad. They had a Kitar for the 10. Let's take Olivier for the 5. Oh, that's terrible. He goes king f7, which I don't understand at all. Because now I think I can just play f5. It's an interesting choice, but I think I should just play rook e1. And just like f5 next move. I also have knight e5 check maybe as well, which is lurking here. Okay, now I have f5. I also have knight e5 check. No, but he just takes. And then I go check. Wait a second, this is wild. Wait, knight e5, king e6, knight c4, king d... Knight e5, king e6, knight c4, king d7, knight d6, rook e2. No, that's not right. Let's just go. Oh, now I just blundered my knight. Oy, oy, oy. What am I doing? I might still be winning here. I just have to think. Okay, let's go here. Takes knight c5, and it's a miracle save for me. I go here, I take the pawn, and he gets mated. Terrible, terrible. But again, it's better to be lucky than good, as they say. Better to be lucky than good, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, now it's just over, because wherever he moves the queen, if he goes here, only square actually I take, and then I checkmate him with knight d7 back, because the rook covers the e squares. After queen takes d3, it was mate in 5. Oh, did I? Oh, I had knight g5. Oh, wait, did I have knight g5? Oh, I had... Oh, knight g5. Oh. And if takes... Oh. Oh, and I just... Oh, that's very bad. Okay, very, very bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. But we got the win. 4 out of 4. Apparently, US won the match, is what you guys are saying. Oh. Oops. 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 Oopsie daisies. There goes the queen. Oh dear. Okay. All right, you guys. Anyway, we are on the break. That's after round 4. And so that's round 4. So we are on 4 out of 4. We're in a pretty good spot so far. But I'm gonna take my first break of the day, you guys, and I will come back in a few minutes. Thank you to Professor Ted for the 26 months as well. Thank you so much, Professor Ted. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Do I think it was a good idea for Grisha to play Title Tuesday before he plays in the Olympiad later today? I think it's great decision by him. Why not? Who's he playing? He's playing Castor. Oh, there still are actually a lot of games going, if I'm not crazy. Yeah, a lot of games still going. USA B wins against India. India A. Yeah, okay. I mean, you're making a joke, of course, because the USA beat India without the top players. Yeah, no, I mean, that's true. Well, I mean, the thing is, 5-1 wasn't the end of the world because it was a match format, you guys. So they just had to win the second match, and they found a way to win. So, congrats to them for winning. There's still quite a few games going. What's going on here? This looks like, I mean, it's obviously just a draw. Yeah, just a draw. You move the rook and 1.4. Geez. Yeah, if I'm black, you just push the pawn down the board. G2. I think White's trying to win. I mean, but this is obviously a draw. White's gonna try to flag him. That's kind of a little bit silly, but a little bit much here with increment to try and flag. Okay, rook h6, rook g8. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this of course is a little bit too much. Anyway, this game's going for a long time, so we're probably gonna have 6 full minutes of waiting time before the next round. Yeah, this okay. Now White finally offers a draw, so this game ends in a draw. So this is the last game of the round. Okay, so what do we have? Who's on 4 points? We have Kabalia, Zhigalko, Fandering. We do not, however, see Levy. I assume that means Levy lost his game, if I'm guessing correctly. The Gotham chess. He must have lost, right? Because I don't see him on the 4s. Yeah, he lost to Nestorov. Okay. A new Apple Watch is out. Yeah, I haven't looked close. I mean, I haven't been paying any attention really to the Apple announcements. They probably announced a new iPhone, I assume, a new Apple Watch, and all kinds of other stuff. But I haven't been looking closely. Also, the market is down quite significantly, so I doubt Apple is up. Or are they up? Where is Apple right now? Yeah, Apple is down. Okay, so I guess they're not impressing. Not impressing. Yeah, US beat India. Yeah, I saw that, you guys. I did see that. But yeah, have I been to Indonesia? No, I've not been there. A new Apple charger for only $500. Is that a joke or not? I don't know. Anyway, $500 for a charger. Is that a joke or is that for real? That must be a joke, right? Anyway, all right. Okay, you guys. So we are on the 6-minute break right now. So I guess I'll just talk a little bit about general things. While we wait. So yeah, so very impressive for the USA team to beat India. Certainly a big disappointment. I think certainly probably the fact that Vishy lost that game in the second match really started the trend going in the wrong direction. Why is your name like Japanese? Because my biological father is Japanese and I kept a Japanese last name, you guys. If that's your question. But yeah, I mean, whatever. Talk about the Grand Swiss. Yeah, Grand Swiss is coming up end of October. So the Grand Swiss is coming up at the end of October, and I'm really looking forward to playing in it. It should be a lot of fun. Should be great. Yeah. Do I have a big interest in the markets? Time to time, my interest comes and goes. Like it's sort of there. It comes, it wanes, depends. A bit all over the board. But I mean, like right now, I've had a couple stocks that have just gone through the roof. So I actually been paying more attention lately than usual. Thank you to Heat Miser for the 33 months. Appreciate it. Why is it not like American? Yes, you guys. Yes. Good one. Thank you to Ulik for the 9 months. Appreciate Ulik. Thank you. Yeah. No Wesley Hikaru, Fabiano, Dominguez on our team. Yeah, and still beat India. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. So yeah. All right. Well, I do another coaching session soon. I don't know what that means exactly. But yeah. Good luck in Title Tuesday. Yeah, we're on 4 out of 4 again. We're on this little lull in between the games, you guys, because I mean at the moment there are we're on the 6-minute break before round 5 starts. For the longest time I thought it was Tilted Tuesday. Yeah. Would be really dope with YouTube video on your investing philosophy. I mean, lately it's very bland. I've been looking for dividend plays, but there really are none at the moment because everything's appreciated too much. Maybe 6 months ago there were still opportunities, but there definitely are not really opportunities that I see in the short term. What's the reward for Tilted Tuesday? $750. Big first prize. Thank you to Joe Nath for the 6 months. Appreciate it. AbbVie is a good buy. Again, I own that stock. I think I bought it about 75 maybe. I bought it well over a year ago. I mean, it's off what 10%, I think, because of that news recently. So I mean, who knows? All right. iPhone 13 still looks exactly the same. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm an Android guy, so I don't really do that stuff. So yeah, I'm not an Apple guy. What can I say? Anyway, we should be starting hopefully in the next like minute or two. Daniel Mouse slipped, I'm pretty sure. I didn't see Daniel's game. Thoughts on generic and index fund investing? I mean, 99% of people should do that. 99% of people should just, buy SPY and just like coast. All right. Everyone in this chat hates my phone. I mean, I don't know. All right. I thought almost everyone in the US has an iPhone. No, that's not true. Why is it subs only when games are on so that people don't write silly messages about moves or comments to try and tilt me? That's the main reason that I would say that. What is my beverage right now? So my beverage right now, of course, is good old GFuel, you guys. So if you have never heard of GFuel, it is an energy formula. It's powder. You can pour it in with water, mix it. Fuel up gives you a lot of energies for long streams, for work, for whatever you're trying to stay sharp for. So make sure to check it out. You can get up to 30% discount if you use code HIKARU. So make sure to make sure to check out GFuel if you have the opportunity. Have I seen how Djokovic lost the finals? Yeah, I made a tweet about that. That was kind of shocking. Kind of shocking to see the way Djokovic lost. But what I would say to that is like the fact is it's all the little things that cost him the match. The fact that he was unable to win any of those early matches in 3 sets, it all added up at the end of the day. I don't think he was in the 5 set against Zverev. It's just the fact that every match he played, he lost the first set. So he had to expend a lot of energy, and he had to play like 4 sets every single match the whole event. That's the reason. That's the reason. Like he had nothing left in the tank. Very clear. We're playing VerdeNotte. I don't know what he likes to play. I really have no idea. I think he likes to play weird stuff. So I'm gonna go here. I think let's just do the traditional. Go here. Bishop e6, of course. I mean, this is all pretty. Oh, I think I was supposed to play Bishop e6 right away. I might have just played the wrong order in this line, but whatever. Let's just castle. I'm gonna go f6. This is not ideal. I think I've already made a slight mistake. Queen c1 though is not the correct move, as I recall. Queen c1 is not the move here, so I need to think for a second. That's definitely not the move. So I think I just play here. I guess he has this and e4 or some. Maybe I'm confusing my lines, but we'll see. Thank you, Sovereign UK, for the prime. Thank you so much, Sovereign UK. Plays h4. Interesting. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. I guess I'll go h5 and bishop d5 here. And also just go bishop f5. I mean, I assume at some point he's going to play bishop h6, most likely. Okay, castles, which I find very unusual. I think that's just not a good move, objectively. I'm gonna play a5 and f6, and I think I'm just very happy with the position. I think he had to take advantage of my move by playing bishop h6 or knight g5 immediately, because now I think I'm just very happy with everything. Thank you to GT Mitch for the 7 months. Thank you so much to GT Mitch. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Also, Medvedev's serves were insane. Like, I mean, that guy was like painting like every freaking like spot on his serve. Like, that was actually really nuts. I will say that Medvedev was really just like, he was just painting the lines like an artist. It was insane. I can go knight f5 here, knight d4 maybe. I don't know if it's best. I'll try it. Why not? Yeah, I mean, that is the thing I would say. Like, Djokovic obviously was tired, but Medvedev was just like nailing the lines. His serve was untouchable. Like, literally untouchable. Okay, now I can go knight d4. I can actually go back. I can also play bishop h6, which is kind of interesting. Do I want to do it or not? Because I activate my bishop. It's very... Let's just do it. I think it makes sense. Let's just touch the queen. Queen comes here, and then I go knight d4, and I should be very happy, I think. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. It goes there. I mean, I assume I have to go here. I mean, nothing else makes sense, and we just take everything off the board, kind of, I assume. This should be good for me, I assume. And he has this and this, maybe, but I'm not buying this somehow. I'm not buying what he's selling. Let's just go. I can play queen b6. Is the pawn really under attack is also a big question mark here. Huh. Can also play here. I can also just take. Actually, let's just play this very traditionally and just take and go like c5 and b6. Take the bind on the central squares and argue that I'm just better here in this endgame. I don't know if I actually am, but and I guess he has f4 ideas at some point. F4, f5. I still think I'm better here though. I've rook d8, c4. Still's advantageous. Okay, of course I'm going to connect the chain. I'm going to go rook d8. Also, a2 is maybe hanging here. Like, a2 is kind of hanging. Maybe if you go... Actually, no, he still has b3, so I guess it's not hanging. But I'm very comfortable in this position. I think I'm just much better, in fact. Okay, so now if I take, there's b3, and I get Bobby Fischered, so I don't want to do that. So let's just go... Let's go here, because I want to keep this idea alive of eating the juicer. So I'm just going to put this rook here, and... maybe I can take, maybe I can't. I can play a4. Again, he's trying to bait me into taking the pawn, but my name is not Bobby Fischer. I'm just a much better chess player, so I won't do that. Instead, I will play a4 here. And I really like my position. I guess I'll go rook a5 maybe. Yes, Pago. Of course, Pagos. Not easy to win. It's not easy to prove the advantage here, though, I have to say. It's kind of oddly difficult. And I can trade. I can also go bishop g4 maybe. Yeah, let's go here. So bishop e2, I can just trade and take. Feels very good for me. Maybe b5 and b4 and expand the queen side. Okay, let's just go here. I mean, he can go f3 and then I go back. But after f3, his bishop is... Wow. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, now, I mean, this should just be very, very pleasant. I have c4, bishop b3. I mean, this looks really, really good for me. King f2, logical move. I can play rook a5, b5. I can play rook c8. My instinct says that I should actually play for f5, though. So I think I'm going to go here and play f5. Maybe. Maybe this is wrong, though. Maybe I'm misplaying this. I'm going to go f5 here and king f6, I guess. It's not going to be easy to prove this. I do have c4. Let's go here. Okay, rook f2, logical move. He wants f4 here as an idea. I can maybe try to sneak in. I know I'm better here, but it's actually getting kind of hard to prove. I think I'll just wait. I'll just go here and take and go like bishop b5 maybe. I can go bishop b5. I can also go here. I'm going to go here, just keep an eye on this pawn now permanently. c4 maybe at some point. This rook f1, logical move. I think I'm going to go here to put pressure on the pawn again. Now I can maybe take and take even. Now I have f4 here, but I don't know if it's actually a good move. I don't think it is. Okay, let's just go here, I guess. I'm just gonna outweight him. I'm just gonna wait wait for a move or two, and then at the right moment I flick in f4, f takes e4. He goes rook g2, so he's very close to cracking here. I still don't have any. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here maybe. b5, f4 is a problem. Okay, let's go here to attack the pawn. Okay, now I'm gonna start expanding. Okay, b4 should be good here. Yeah, let's just go. Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe I need to go c4. Oh, actually I realized I have no time. Takes. Go here, I guess, and take. Oh, I just hung the pawn. He flags. He missed. He has rook f5, and he's probably better. Thank you to XBelievo for the 3 months. Ran out of time. He didn't see rook f5. I think with rook f5 and king d4, he's just much better. But he missed it. He missed it, you guys. He flagged. He ran out of time. He didn't spot it. So get a lucky dub, I guess, when all is said and done. I mean, I should have been winning this game much earlier, but whatever. It's still a win. So we're on 5 out of 5, you guys. We're rolling along. 6 more to go for our second shot at immortality. He saw rook f5. He just didn't like it. Yeah, good one. But yeah, 5 out of 5. Of course, Sasha's also on 5 out of 5. So it's looking pretty pretty tight so far. Big run up. There are going to be a bunch of people on 5. Maybe not actually. Again, 390 players is a very small field. So it's going to be a very tough match is what I would say. But yeah, we're well on our way. We're on 5 out of 5. Levy's on 4 out of 5. Yeah, I mean, he's going to end up playing someone really good, and I mean, maybe he has a chance, but realistically, he'll probably, I guess, a good score for Levy on average. Like if he gets really lucky, has the right pairings, everything would be like 9 points. If Levy can get 9, that would be amazing. But that's, I think, the upper bound. I mean, he's never going to win a title Tuesday, as you know, just reality. But that's not about being rude, you guys. It's just reality. Ratings are ratings. Like, there's a reason. A doubter? Of course I'm a doubter, yeah. Top 10 is, yeah, top 10 would be a great finish for him. If he gets top 10, that's very good for him. He'll prove me wrong, yeah. He never will. I would give 1,000 subs if he ever wins a title Tuesday. That's what I would say. I mean, you guys just don't understand how ratings work, or maybe you're trolling, but that's just the reality. A 2350 is not going to win title Tuesday. So, yeah. All right. Anyway, let's see. There are a couple of games still going. Lord Chaos is playing Sakwa. 2 bishops, pretty straightforward. Checkmate. Bishop f6, king f7. Clipped 1,000 subs. Well, it's not. It's just about reality, you guys. It has nothing to do with, like, it's just reality. People have a rating for a reason. Simple. People have ratings for a reason. You don't just randomly get ratings out of nowhere. There's bishop e4 and bishop f6. Checkmate. Black wins the game. So I think that's the end of the round. One game still going. Okay. Wait, what was rook c4? Rook c3 is just Philidor. Was rook c4 a slip, I wonder? Yeah. I guess I think rook c4 was a slip. Now all 300 GMs who watch stream and play Title Tuesday, let's see about that. Yeah, okay, we're playing Zhigalko. I think I'm going to play stable here, because the thing is, this is a very tight field. It's a very tight event, and the fact is, like, unless someone runs away with it, a low score is going to win. So I want to play, like, more on the margins here than gamble too much. So I'm going to try to play something more stable. Which one do I want to play, I guess, is a question. I think I'm going to try to play, like, I'm going to play, like, my hero Artemiev. Let's play b3 and g3. I'm going to try to do a double fianchetto. Do a double fianchetto, maybe d3. I can maybe even take and just castle. I mean, I'm trying to play like Artemiev. That's my plan. It probably won't work out well, but we'll try to do it. Focus Hikaru. Don't read us. Okay, I go here. I castle. Okay, so I assume I castle because I can still take. I can still play d3. He probably plays b6. Well, I'm not actually sure about this, because now I get knight c3. This is kind of a weird position, I have to say. I think this is the right move. d4, I go knight b5. Unclear if this is right. Plays rook d8. So he's really trying to get me to take on d5. We're both trying to play a cat and mouse game over who's taking in the center. Do I release attention or does he release attention? I don't want to release attention, but I think I need to. I think I need to release attention. I take and go d4, knight d2. This should be correct. Takes with the pawn. Okay, so of course I have to go d4. h3. Not so special. I think I'm going to go here and then h3 next move. That's my idea at least. I could have taken... Oh, I could have taken maybe that... I don't know if that was the right move. Got c4, but I think I can take and still go queen a4. Hope that's not a blunder, but I'm not sure. We all need to release attention from time to time. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for that, chat. Here I am trying to play chess, and you guys are out here trying to, like, just ruin me. Okay, now I can play h3 here. I think h3 is still good. I can also take and play h3. I think... very hard to judge. h3... I'm not going to play h3. I'm going to take and go h3. I'm going to do this one. I don't know if it's right. See what he does. Again, I'm trying to play within the margins here primarily and just avoid any weird stuff from happening. Probably can go back to... Okay, takes. I mean, there's this pawn with knight f4. Okay, goes knight e4 is knight f2. I have to be careful about knight f2. I don't think it's a threat. I can just take, right? Yeah, so let's go. I guess I can play rook c1 and take, and not wonderful time. I have knight f4, d4. No, I think I'm just going to play here. And then I'm going to go king g2 next move. Tricky position. Very tricky position. Is knight e5 and I go back. Knight f2, rook f2, bishop e3, bishop d4. I should be fine. Very tricky position. I need a dex 313 for the 5 months. I played a3 to stop bishop a3 in case you guys were wondering. Also, I can play b4, expand, and take more space. It's queen g5. I think that's not the best move. It's not like bad or anything, but I feel like there should be tricks here. I have knight d4, I guess. I can also just retreat. Don't want to retreat though. Queen d3 allows knight e5. I don't really like that. I have bishop g4, then f5. I don't like that. I do have just king g2, I guess. And knight e5. Knight d4. Meh. I also have h4, queen f5, king g. h4, queen. I'm going to do it. I don't know if it's the right move. Because I think I want knight d4 and bishop g4. That's my idea, at least. I also maybe have queen f5, knight f4 with bishop g4. Very tricky. Very tricky. I don't really like this h4 move. It's not the move that I wanted to play. I suspect computer will show that I had something better than that. But he goes for it. Okay, so let's go here. Go here, because now bishop h3 is a huge threat. This is the problem for black. I'm threatening bishop h3. Wait, this doesn't... Wait, does this work? I thought I could take and go bishop d4. Wait, I can also take and go bishop h3. Wait. No, I think actually I just have to... I can also take with the king, but no, let's just take and go here. Go here, take with the bishop, and with the double op combo, I think I should be winning now. This should be winning. I have bishop h3 lurking in the wings. I think this is winning. The fact that he's thinking is also an extremely good sign. Bishop h3 is a huge threat. Bishop a7, bishop d4. If I can consolidate, I'm gonna win this. Doesn't that... Oh, he's got queen e4 and knight f3. This man has tricks. That's actually a very good move. I didn't see that. Probably force a draw. I go king g2, knight h4, king h3, knight e1. Wait, here takes, but he has rook c8, queen e2. Queen e2, knight f3, king g2. Takes, knight f3, knight h4, king h3. Knight g5, king h2, knight g5, king f1, knight g5, king h2. I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, maybe it's wrong. To check, I have king g2. So I have king g2 and king... Okay. I guess he can just check. He checks there, which is probably a good move, but I can go here and here. Okay, let's go. I've got queen d3. I've got queen d3 here. So yes, I have queen d3 and I'm just winning. Yes, of course. Queen d3 and now I win the game. Yes. And now I'm just up a juicer. And this must be winning. Rook d1 and I've got king g4. Oh, he's got this. Okay, he's trying to be tricky. This is winning. I just have to be smart about how I play this. I can actually take and go knight. No, takes his check. Be careful. King g4, knight e5. Takes, king f5, rook e2. Probably winning, but I don't really want to go for that. I can also just go here, I guess, a knight e1. Yeah. Oh, he goes knight e2. Wait. Now I go here and bishop d4. Game over. GG's. Hit the rook, hit the knight guards. Game over. There we go. We get the win, you guys. 6 out of 6. 6 out of 6. All right, we get the win. Exotic Princess also on 6 points, also known as Jobava. So he's on 6-2. Grishuk is still playing. Very tough game. What's going on? Grishuk is facing the double op combo. He's in trouble here. Bishop h5. Knight f4 maybe. Takes in g3. White should be better here. Clearly better. You can trade and go bishop f3, d3. White's better, but it's not going to be easy to win because black's getting bishop c3 and d2. Tough game. Who is GM MS Rook b3? Wait, that's a mistake. Rook b3? That was a mistake by Grishuk. He's also way down on time. King e1. No, Grishuk's going to lose now. I think bishop e4 and rook d3. Rook d3. Yeah, Grishuk is bishop b7. I mean, this is all falling apart. Rook d check. King c. Oh, this is just all going wrong. This is all going wrong. Bishop e2 is important to stop rook c4. Bishop e2. What's he thinking about? Bishop. I guess this is winning. c7. King c2. Yeah, okay. Grishuk's going to lose now. King d1 and bishop e2. Thank you to Thin Limmy for the 3 months. Thank you so much to Thin Limmy. So MSB wins the game. So Grishuk loses as well. So now he's on 5 out of 6. So there are a couple of us on 6 points out of 6. Okay, let's watch Levy's game. He's still playing. Levy is playing as a 28-69. This is going to be a draw. Knight and 2 versus knight and 2. I mean, you can go knight f5 maybe. Okay, I mean, this is all just a draw. f5 takes. Check. I mean, it's all just a draw. Yeah, game ends in a draw. So he draws. So 4.5 out of 6. Not bad. Pretty decent. All right. So there's 3 of us on 6. Nobody else can get to 6. So there's 3 people on 6 points. And there are a bunch of people on 5.5. Well, maybe not a bunch. 5 people on 5.5. Ronaldo in hot form. Ronaldo? You're talking about... Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand. Daniel lost the game very early. Is Daniel on 5? I haven't been following him. He lost the first round of the event. So I don't see Daniel's not showing on the list of 5. But, I mean, maybe he is. Oh, Ronaldo has 3 goals. Okay. Let's play e4 against MSB. Thank you to Oh Boy for the 6 months. Oh, right. He plays this French stuff. I forgot that he's the French guy. Okay, let's just play the Terrash. When in doubt, play the trash variation. We'll go here. Bishop c4. Knight f6. Black's normally supposed to play... Okay, I mean... I'm going to play this one with knight e4. It's not the main line, but I think it's fine, as I recall. I think you just swore NX for the 7 months. Is it okay to be nervous when playing chess? Of course it's okay to be nervous. If you're not nervous when you're, like, competing, then there's... I don't know, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, and you take, and there's, like, queen h5. This is a whole long line. He can also castle bishop d3. I think there was a game that Gary Kimovich-Kasparov played in this. I forget who it was against many, many years ago. Yeah, this is a trash variation. Okay, he actually castles, which is not the right move. So now I go here, and when he takes, I take back. Or wait, did I just blunder? Wait, maybe I Wait, did I just blunder? I thought bishop d3 was the right move, but maybe it's not. Maybe I was supposed to play c3 first? Or no, wait, sorry. f5, I have knight b5, and I think I'm okay. Goes e5 now. Definitely not correct. Let's take. I think takes has to be correct. Okay, queen h5 allows f5. Okay, so I can play queen e2 and hit the pawn. I mean, he's got bishop f5, and it's a very small pawn. It's not very much of a pawn at all, but I think this has to be the right move. It's a very small pawn here after bishop f5. I take, rook e4. I mean, probably it's a draw. It's a very small pawn, very small pawn. I think you do epic skeptic for the prime. Goes f6, which I thought was not a move. He still wants bishop f5. Looks wrong somehow. Okay, let's think. I've got bishop d2. Go here. I'm threatening bishop b4. Maybe just rook c4. Also, maybe rook a4. Maybe rook h4. A lot of options here. Now I can play rook c4. Rook a4 is the move that I assumed was right, so I'm going to do it. Hit the pawn. So if he trades, we're going to end up in some kind of lowly endgame. Let's see. I can take with a pawn, I guess. Yeah, I'm not in love with this, I have to admit. Probably just a draw. I think I have to take. And I have d4. Rook c1. Very drawish. Okay, let's just go here, hit the pawn. He's going to take. I'm going to go king f1, king e2. I'm going to end up down a pawn here, but I do have a good rook. I mean, I'm going to have two good rooks, rather. So it's probably fine. Whether I can win or not, questionable. Very questionable. Go for glory? No, I mean, of course I'm trying to win here. That goes without saying. Plays a6. That's a strange move. I mean, that gives me... Oh, I had d4. So stupid. I just go d4 and I'm better. Let's trade. Let's go here. King e2. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have enough to win this, but I should be fine here. Rook a5. Hit both pawns. I can take. I also have b4 lurking. b3 as well. He goes king f7, so he does give me b4 here. Now I'm going to play it. I assume I should. Why not? Take the pawn, move the king back. This pawn is weak. Threatening b5. Hard to win this, but I should be on the right side of it. And I'm way up on time, too, most importantly. I'm way up on the clock here. Now, to take with the bishop or the pawn is also an interesting question. My instinct says I should take with the bishop for whatever reason. Just my instinct. But is it enough to win? It's an outside pawn. I'm going to trust my instinct that this is the correct way to capture. I just have to trust my instinct here. Let's take. I mean, I have rook a5. It's still not simple. He's also way down on the clock. I can't just flag him. I mean, it's only a go here. Have to connect. It's there. I assume I go here to keep an eye on the... Oh, I had rook c7. Oh my gosh. Well, rook c7 maybe at a5 though. Maybe it wasn't actually as winning as I thought it was. Let's just go back. Goes g5. I can play g4. I can also play rook c7 again. I think though. I think the way that I try to win though is I need to massage the position a little bit. I need to massage it. Plays f5. Okay, let's go here and take. If I get rook c7 or I get king, I need to massage this somehow. Trying to go. Okay, let's go back here. Let's tie his rook down to all the pawns. I need to massage it and slowly improve. Like go here and bring the king up. That's how I can probably win this game. Guess I go here. I mean, I'm assuming the two pawns are too fast. He goes there. Logical move. Okay, I guess I'll play f3. Why not? GG. All right, you guys. Well, that ended fast. We get the win. He just hung two pawns in the center of the board. He moves the king. I take, and I'm just at two pawns. Need a bonding sets for the 9 months. I don't know what that was, but hey, we got the win. And we're on 6 out of 6 or 7 out of 7, I should say. So we're, as usual, we're slowly climbing up the leaderboard. We're 4 out, you guys. So now we're just gonna go for broke. Basically, it's not about first prize now. What we're doing here is we're trying to get a legendary 11 out of 11. So no stable chess. We're just gonna go all in now. I also GF after king e6. No, because if I take, he just takes. I mean, it's slightly better here because I have the 2 pawns, but it's not cleanly winning. I need a nerdstone for the 5 months. It's going great, you guys. Having a great start. 7 out of 7. Perfect start to the stream. Let's see. Exotic Princess is still playing. He is playing against. He's gonna win. So Jobava is gonna be on 7 out of 7 too. So this is like all in for the marbles. He's gonna be 7 out of 7 too. Thank you to AKD for the 8 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, Rook A2, of course. That's it. Yeah, 77777, 7 quintillion, 7 decillion, 7 trillion, blah blah blah. Luckily it's not 960. Yeah, okay, so Jobava wins, so he's on 7. So we're gonna go up against him in round 8. Big matchup coming up. You're getting your elo nicely back. Oh, I mean, I don't really think about the elo. I just know I'm always gonna be around 3200. It's gonna be very hard to gain or lose points at this point in time. I mean, I've tried to make runs. I think I got as high as 3250 maybe a few weeks ago, but like I haven't come close to 3300 in a long time. But yeah, flash effects, I don't have the arcade effects on. Thank you to ID Pravatori for the 2 months. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Thank you to Mirupa for the prime. Thank you so much to Mirupa. Why do I think 960 didn't go amazing for me? I was tired. I had traveled too much. I had a lot of stuff going on. And frankly, I just didn't play well. I mean, I did not play well. I massaged the position in 1. Yeah, I did. Am I aware of what's going on in Florida? Not really. I mean, I assume when you say something's going on in Florida, probably it's not good. Probably it's bad, is my guess. So yeah. 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 So that's what I would say. Anyway, okay, let's see. So what games are still going? Bornik is still playing against Ricketts. Queen versus Rook, very tricky. He's trying to get him to take and make the stalemate. Okay, King G4. This should just be winning here. You got Pedring Gato. Thank you so much. Queen G3 and King H3 was mate, but okay. He's letting the king out now. Queen D3 maybe. Thank you to Alexi for the 8 months. Thank you to Arthur Pym for the 16. Thank you so much. Check. There you go. Game over. Technically, yeah, Queen versus Rook is always winning, you guys. Some people are in Florida having a good time on the beach right now. Yeah. True. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, so we're on 7 out of 7. Apple Commerce just finished. Okay. But yeah. Engines can defend. Yeah, engines can defend it amazingly well, you guys. Engines are incredible. What's the strategy to win Queen versus Rook? What's this levy about? What? Did I miss something? What about levy? I know you guys keep you're spamming levy. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, Alexi. Oh, I didn't actually hear the end of that. Yeah. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah. I missed that in the resub. Yeah. Good one, Alexei. Good one. Why am I not playing the Olympiad USA can use you against Russia? You could ask the same thing of Fabiano and Wesley as well, and Lenier. All of them. Sam Shangley called you one of his heroes in a post-match interview in St. Louis. Thoughts? I mean, I think when you're growing up, the players that you're you idolize the players who are at the top, or the players who like you have to look up to someone. And I think when you look at like Sam, I think he's basically said the two people that he idolizes are myself and Gary. I mean, obviously Gary, but it's just one of those things where it's like when I was growing up, I idolized Kasparov because he was the best player. He's the guy whose games I followed, and everyone's like that. It's the people who are at the top when when you're growing up. It doesn't matter what game or sport that is, same thing. Thank you to Dirt Chamber for the 6 months. But yeah, I have a very good relationship with Sam. No, I didn't say I'm the best, you guys. But like, if I think about when Sam was coming up, I was the #1 American player during that time period. Okay, what am I gonna play against Jobava? Let's play. Do I play c6? I'm gonna play c6, so at least if I lose, I can blame Levy. Oh, he goes c4. I thought he would play normal. Okay, I'm gonna play e5 here. I mean, yeah. I actually lost the game in the 2003 US Championship with a stupid line, so I have very poor memories of this opening because I tried to play. I think it was c4, c6 that I played against Boris Golko, and I didn't know he would play e4, and I didn't play the Carl Khan at all at that time, so I was like, oh no, what am I even doing? They need a max attack for the 15. I guess, I mean, I can play d6. I can also just castle, I guess. I'm trying to play something weird here, something unusual and imbalanced, basically. Okay, so he gambits a pawn. Of course, I'm feeling pretty stupid. My bishop should not be on b4 here at all, but it's also not terrible either. I mean, he goes bishop d2. Let's just go back, play this very casually, give him all his space on the queen side, because I think he's supposed to play for d4 ordinarily and not overexpand on the queen side. So I think this is wrong because you're supposed to play for d4. Please win. I'm all in. I'll do my best, you guys. Okay, but see, I don't know exactly how this line goes, but I feel like this isn't right somehow. Like, it doesn't feel right to me, and I can't really explain why. Oh, now he goes h3. He doesn't play b5. Interesting. Okay, so I'll play h6, of course. Maybe I should have gone bishop g4 right away. Maybe I missed a chance. Okay, let's go rook e8, prevent d4, prophylaxis. Maybe I'll go knight a6, knight c5 at some point, depending. Maybe reroute. I don't actually love this position, I have to say. It's completely fine for me, but I'm not like enamored. Goes queen d2. I mean, I'll take and go here. Probably play knight f8. If he takes, I just take, go knight h7, queen f6, and I'm completely fine. Goes rook e1. Okay, I mean, I can actually go bishop b6 here. Kind of an interesting choice. But this is actually trending back towards a draw now. I'll do it anyway, but this is trending towards a draw. Goes there, I'll take. Yeah, I mean, this is actually headed this is looking very drawish. I mean, if he gets d4, maybe his play. So I'm gonna go c5, try to imbalance the structure a little bit here. Takes. Interesting. So I can take with the pawn or the knight. My instinct is to take with the knight so that I have knight b3. d4 is never really a threat because the 2 knights hold. And now let's just see. What's the way to play this? I can go knight e6. I'm gonna go here and bishop c6. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go here. I basically want to prevent d4 from ever being a move. If d4 is not a move and knight h4 is knight f5 is not a move, then I think I'm maybe better even here. Probably not better, but if I get queen a5, it's already starting to look a little bit iffy for white. He goes rook b2, which I don't like. I think I go here. I mean, I feel like I'm starting to actually wrestle away the. And it's starting to look very dangerous now. I'm starting to actually outplay him in this middle game, it feels like. Although it's not like I'm better even. Still probably equal with best play. Oh, he does play knight d5. Interesting. So I take and play f5. I don't know what's going on. I can obviously take the knight with the bishop. I mean, still very unclear. Queen d2 takes, rook d2, f5, e5, bishop f3, g3, knight b3, knight d4. I'm gonna go for it. Again, I'm gonna go for it. Let's go for it. I'm gonna take and play here and here. I don't know if this is winning, but I mean, he's got a triple stack. I'm getting a bastion. It's maybe not winning, but I figure I can't lose. And if I can't lose and it's a good knight versus bad bishop, then you assume that it's playable. Although maybe it's actually not so special for me. Nah, this is headed for a draw. Let's go here, take the pawn. No, this is headed for a draw. He's got too much counterplay with rook b6. Rook d7. Take? I don't understand. Okay, but I go here. A little bit confused. It still is a draw with perfect play, but I figure if anyone's better, it's me because I have a good knight. And I've got bastions everywhere. I've got rook a1, rook a2. A lot of side attacks, too. If anyone's better, it's me, but it still should be a draw if he plays this correctly. He does go h4. Yeah, h4. Wait, but I have rook. Wait. I have rook a1. One h5. Wait. Okay, I go here. Because now I have king f6 and rook g8, and he's getting himself into trouble. Rook g8. I think I'm winning here. I'm just winning. I'm gonna win the game. We're gonna be 8 out of 8. We're gonna be 8 out of 8 and on our way to immortality potentially. Yeah, this is game over. He's just busted. Completely busted. I just have rook g8 check, and he's gonna lose his bishop. I mean, check. Takes king e6, and I mean he's just completely lost. So I have rook f2, and I just mate him. He's just completely. It's just game over. Immortality would probably get boring after a while. Yes, it would actually. But this is game over. He's just finished. Okay, check. Let's go back. Okay, and now I'm sure there's a mate here. Let's see. Can I find the mate though? Maybe I just go rook g2, but then he takes. Wait, where is the? Is there actually not a forced checkmate? Check. There's not actually a forced mate. Okay, there's no forced mate, so let's just play this like a. Let's just finish this cleanly. No nonsense. I don't see a mate, so I'm just gonna play it cleanly. I just trade. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this cleanly. No nonsense, basically. Again, we're trying to go for 8 out of 8. Goes king g1. I mean, I'll obviously take, but let's just go here. Yeah, he goes there, and now I just take and just pretty clean. He resigns. 8 out of 8, you guys. Was there a mate there? You guys can tell me. Was there an actual checkmate? Because I didn't see it. Was there a mate? I didn't see a forced mate here. Well, let me turn on the evaluation. Was there an actual mate? Wait, let's go back here. Minus mate in 10. Okay, knight h4. Okay, but I mean knight h4 is not easy to find. Okay, if knight h4 is the best I had, then I'm not upset. If that's the cleanest way to win. All good. All right, you guys. We are on 8 points out of 8 points. All right, so we're 1 point clean of the field. We have 3 rounds going, or 3 rounds left. Again, we're gonna have a 6-minute break here as usual. So I'm gonna go use the restroom, clear my head as we enter the home stretch here. So I'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, we're back. Dream is still alive. Yes, the dream is still very much alive, you guys. We're on 9 points out of 9 points. We're in the hunt. We're in the hunt again. We're in the hunt on 8 out of 8. So 3 rounds to go, 3 shots at immortality. Good news is I'm also 1 point clear of the field. Or no, I'm not. Already forever 7.5, so I'm not 1 point clear. I mean, if I win this game, if I win this game, I almost certainly am going to win the event, I would say. But we have to wait and see. But yeah, I would say at this point, like, it doesn't matter. I mean, no draws here. A draw would be very good for the positioning. Oh, I said 9 out of 9. Yeah, I'm on 8 out of 8. But no, basically, like, I don't care. I don't want to draw here. I'm going for it. There's no shot. Some of you guys are watching a chess stream but can't spell rich. That's very funny. I've gotten 11 out of 11 one time, you guys. One time. 50 doubters. Yes, there are definitely doubters. You can clinch a win after round 10 if you need a bomb cloud. No, I'm not playing a bomb cloud. No bomb clouds, you guys. Definitely not a bomb cloud. Not with a shot at immortality. I tried it against was it Wonderful Time last week, and it didn't go well. It didn't go well when I did against Wonderful Time. Thank you to Saints Powiecka for the 4 months. Thank you so much. Yeah. But yeah, I've never gone 11 out of 11. Yeah, I mean, there's just no reason not to go for it here. And that's also the only time that it's ever happened. So if I have a chance to do it 2 times within, like, what, 2 months, that'd be pretty insane. But we'll see. Play the orangutan. That actually is a funny idea. You can only achieve immortality if you do 11-11 with the bomb cloud. I mean, I don't know. Like, I figure I have to play. Well, thank you to Punterface for the gift of sub. I figure I have to do something. I'm not gonna play a Grob. The orangutan is kind of okay. It's not great, but it is not terrible either. But I don't really. I don't really like it. Am I using Gillette to shave? Thank you to FM Ohanian, M in chess. I won't comment on that. There might be a shaving sponsor out there that's interested in sponsoring me. So yeah, let's leave it at that. Thank you to Ardathian for the Prime. Thank you to Feline for the 25 months. Appreciate it. Play the Rui Lopez. I don't know who are RD Forever. I forget what his main openings are. But not sure. I'm not gonna play a meme opening. I'm just trying to figure out. Thank you Nick Cartman for the tier 1. I'm just trying to figure out I'm gonna play E4 or D4. So I should get white after that last game, which I won with black. So I'm pretty sure I'll get white. My instinct is actually to play B4, play the orangutan. That's my instinct. My instinct says I should play the orangutan or I should play knight f3. Just thinking. Not sure. Thank you to MIYUSD for the 7 months. Thank you so much to MIYUSD. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Do I have an iPhone or a Samsung? I use Samsung. E3, King E2, yes. Orangutan is kind of a meme opening, but it's also not terrible at the same time. So I'm just thinking. But I think I'm gonna be more traditional than anything else. Yeah. I know I've played E4 and I've gotten bad positions against this guy, so that's why I know I'm not going E4. No, when Magnus played against me, we drew. He beat I think Magnus might have beaten Wesley, but then also lost to Wesley with the orangutan, I think. The Trumpowski. I don't think I'll play the Trumpowski. Thank you to Cool K for the 12 months. Thank you so much, Cool K. Thank you for rekindling interest in chess. Thank you so much, Cool K. I appreciate it. Anyway, I think we're starting pretty soon. I don't know how long, but just probably another minute or so. USA is through the Olympiad finals. Yeah, they beat India. Very, very impressive result. Thank you to Phantom Man for the Prime. Thank you so much, Phantom Man. You're so rich, you still use Samsung. I don't think it has to do with whether you're rich or not rich. It has to do with the fact that, I mean, frankly, they just have the OS is just much better. There, I said it. I mean, it's the same thing. Like I would never own a Mac because I mean, Windows is just flat out much better. It's just plain and simple. Xiaomi is the best phone company now. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them, but yeah. All right. Why hasn't the round started? It feels like it's been more than 6 minutes already. Maybe it hasn't, but yeah. Saw you on Netflix today. Oh, what show? Was it something? Was it explained? I guess that's probably what it was. Yeah, where's the game? But I feel like it's been a long time, hasn't it? What's going on? Where's the next game? It's definitely been more than 6 minutes at this point. It's been more than 6 minutes. I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go. Let's play Knight f3. That was way too long of a break. Okay. Yeah, I felt like that was like 10 years or something. Thank you to Rick Chug for the Prime. Maybe it's their way of trying to ice me so that I forget how to play chess. Okay, I'm going to stick to my routine. I'm going to play like my hero Vladislav. Let's play like a Vladislav or Temiev. Okay, but Bishop G4 is not correct. This is not supposed to be right, I don't believe. Let's go here. Right, okay, so he wants to play this one, yeah. Trying to remember how this line goes. I'm actually thinking way too long here. I need to speed it up quite a bit. I can take and play Knight C3. I think I'm going to take and go Knight C3. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's... Actually, wait, I had this against somebody. Wait, who did I have this against? I had this against someone recently. I had this against Andraken, I think. I think I had this exact position against Andraken in the Title Tuesday, which it wasn't the perfect Title Tuesday, but in one of those recent ones, I had this against him. Let's see what he does here. I mean, I have E4 maybe. This isn't wonderful, that's for sure. He's also thinking for a long time here. Thank you to Jeremy 1-2 for the prime. Thanks so much to Jeremy 1-2. This bishop b4. That looks like a very strange move to me. He wants to give up the bishop pair, apparently. Interesting. Very, very interesting choice. What is this actually? Wait, what? Wait a second. I need to think. Bishop c3. Okay, a3 does nothing. Knight b5 does nothing. I mean, this looks like the right move. If it's not, so be it. Takes, and wait, is this just a blunder by him? I'm a little confused. Bishop c6 takes, queen c6. I think he just made a blunder. I think he just blundered. Whoa, okay. e7. I mean, this looks bad. Maybe it's not losing or anything, but this definitely isn't right. Okay, he admits an error. Knight a4 and queen c2 is a move. I don't know if I like knight a4 so much. It's a reasonable move, though. I also go queen a4, knight e2. Okay, but I have to move quicker. I'm going too slow. Let's just do it. I'm gonna take. I guess I'll castle first. Let's castle. I'm definitely gonna take in a move or two. Gotta move faster though. I'm just way too slow. Move the king, move the queen. Okay, I'll take, of course. Go here, I guess. Probably I'll go king g2 at some point. I just have to figure out the right moment. There's knight d7. I can play e4 here. I think I should, actually. But it doesn't have either break. If I go b3, bishop e3, king g2, I should be... Okay, that looks a little bit bold. Wants bishop f4, okay. Let's go here. I'm going to go b4. Go here. I don't know if b4 is right, actually. It looks... Go here, I guess. I still have f4. I still have rook c1. Still have queen a6. Go here, cover this. Go rook c1. Queen d7, rook c1. Should be better for me, although it's not like winning or anything. He's thinking for a long time, so I'm starting to get up on the clock now. Of course, I go here. Of course, I go here to go a5. What are you gonna do? It was knight d7. I assume. Actually, b5 maybe. No, he takes. Let's just go here, so I can put pressure on the pawn. Okay, I have f4 here. I have queen a6 here. Be a little bit careful. Let's go here. I want to go f5. Knight h4 could be an issue. Queen a6, queen d7. I feel like I should have something here. What am I missing? Well, let's just go for it. I'm gonna go b5, b6, all in. He does have this, and then I scoot over, I guess. Actually, that's a good move. I might have go here. a3 and queen e2. Knight f5, logical move. I misplayed this. Okay, let's see. What can I do? I can trade. Takes queen b7. Knight f3, bishop. I think I have to go for this. I don't want to do this, but I think I have to do this. Queen b7. Cover, bishop e3. I mean, I have to be careful here. Maybe I should have gone back. Probably got some kind of draw now. Like I go here. He's probably got some kind of draw. My queen should have been on a6 here. Knight f5. Probably this is going to be a draw somehow. My king's on the wrong square. Everything's just misplaced. And I have no time. Probably go here. Knight d3 is no good. Guess I'll go here. I want to go bishop c5 maybe. Oh, and I blundered this. Just threw it. I just threw. Ugh. I threw that. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I threw that. Queen takes a7 was winning instead of bishop e3. Oh, I had queen a7, knight f3, and then queen e3. Yeah, I mean, I totally threw that game. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I threw that. It happens. Thank you, DefCat, for the 7 pin to Tassan. I knew I was probably winning, but I think my mistake though was the back here. I just used too much time. Like even here, I just spent too much time. I spent too much time like on these 3 moves, and then the time was really tight, and I didn't have enough time to figure it out. Yeah, queen a. Yeah, why didn't I do this actually? Knight f3 and queen e3 is very obvious. That's very obvious. I should have seen that. I need to salvage the win somehow. Yeah, I mean, I knew there was going to be something happening on the king's side. Like I was too slow over here. A5 was I mean, like A5 was stupid. I probably should have gone F4, F5 immediately before he gets this. I also should have done this too, probably. But again, it's easy. It's easy in retrospect. Could I have drawn it with low time? Probably the last point that I could have drawn the game was where was the last point I could have drawn it? Probably I could have drawn it right around. Yeah, king h1 was probably stupid. I think. Yeah, I think this was. I think, yeah, my ordering. No, I think already it's. I mean, maybe the computer says you can survive with some king g2. But I think it's so hard. I think probably the thing is I could have gone queen a6. This is probably the better choice. So we get to this position. My queen is on the right square, so I cover all the mate threats. And I mean, maybe it's not winning, but like even this and their chances. That's the thing. This is probably, if I do this, I don't lose the game. But that was probably the. I mean, I can say queen b7 is right, but I think queen a6 was the right move because it's a lot safer. That's why I should have gone queen a6 rather than queen b7, because then when I go queen b7, I mean, I get this position after knight f5, and it's like maybe I still have bishop c5, but it's already unclear. That position's losing because of mate. It's just mate. There's just a mate on f1, and there are too many mates. That's the reason. If I go queen d1, there's knight h4, and it's just checkmate. That's what happened. I just missed queen h3, but it already was like it's already too hard to play here. I think maybe I can go queen b5 or something. But I mean, it's just with low time and too many obvious moves for black. I would have lost this anyway, I think. I don't think I would have been able to draw this, but it happens. They need Puveli for the 9 months. I still have a chance to win the event, I think. I mean, he's not going to win both games, I don't think. But the problem is now I have to win out kind of as well, which is also a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Yeah. Can't lose the game if I don't make the first move. That is also very true, you guys. Very, very true. Yeah, there actually are a lot of people on high scores considering... I didn't say 390. Now it says 337. There are a lot of players, it looks like, who dropped out. But yeah, I think what I would say is that this is actually surprising the number of people are on 8 out of 9. But yeah, happens. Who is Artie Forever? He's a GM from Uzbekistan, I think. Just, you know, normal 2550, 2600 player. Is he a former Fabiano trainer? No, that's Rustam Kasimjanov. Different Rustam, different K as well. Different player. But yeah. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. We still have 2 more chances to play good chess, and the only problem is now I'm going to get black after that game, which is also kind of annoying here. Ali Reza on +5 against Nepo. Are there going to be Armageddon games there? Because I haven't been following that at all today. Somebody want to give me what the scores are? Are there Armageddon games or not? Yeah, tie breaks for me are amazing because I mean I've played all the top players. I'll still win the tournament. If he loses a game and I win, I have a good chance. I think 23 of chess. The thing is, I'm gonna have to play someone annoying now with black, and now actually the situation maybe doesn't change much. I still kind of go all in anyway, so it's not that bad. Magnus is squeezing Tari. Okay, like see in this position, my queen was on a6, for example. If you go back here, I was just thinking about something. Like if I have this position, and I take in queen h4, it's just such a different ball game. Even here after bishop c5, like it's just such a different ball game altogether. Completely different. All right, now I play Gata with black. The good thing is, I mean, I think I'll play solid now and wait for Gata to go for broke. That's my guess. Okay, what do I want to play? Gata's going to play the London system. I don't really want to allow the London. Can I prevent the London with some nonsense? Let's play a Dutch. I really just don't want to face a London in a must-win game. I'd rather face anything else, frankly. So I'm going to play f5 and Gata. Actually, I feel like Gata and we've done this dance before. I think I'm going to play something dubious again. Win is the only result that's good here. So I'm going to do something dubious and we'll just go for it. And play I think, as I recall, I think a6, e6, c5 is supposed to be the correct setup. This is the same line that Hans had in his last game against the Chinese player. I forgot the guy's name. No, I mean, I have to take. Actually, I think God and I have maybe played this exact line before, now that I come to think of it. I think God and I have played this exact line. And I think we've drawn before in this line too. Okay, let's go. The thing is, I must win, so I don't want to play b5, but what else can I do here? I mean, I can play queen e7 and knight bd7 maybe. Must win situations are always terrible though. So I'll go here, knight b4 maybe. Go here. I'll take and take, I guess. Very dry. Probably headed for a draw, although he plays a3, which I'm kind of, I guess, happy about, because at least now the game will get spicy. I can play a5 here, a5 b6 maybe. Whatever. If I lose, I lose, but I'm just going to try to keep the game in balance here, because the draw gets me nowhere. a5 probably is a bad move. I'm pretty confident it's a bad move. But if I get b6, bishop a6, maybe I have some small hope. Go here. I want bishop a6. He takes. Now, if I go here, he has queen e2. I can take and just so drawish. If I take, he gets knight c3. Have to play for the win. So how do I play for the win? I guess I take and pray. He goes bishop e5, which actually I did not expect. So now I'll get play at least. Now I'll get play. Doesn't mean it's winning or anything, but I'm going to get some play here at least with rook d8. Oh, and I missed knight e3 there. Oh my god. I had knight e3, which was winning. Knight e3 was just winning there. Maybe not winning, but very good at least. Okay, I'm still not really much worse though, so I just need to stabilize and play, I guess. Let's just go here and play the game. Probably I'm not worse at all, in fact. Bishop b7. But this game is trending towards a draw. Goes rook c1. I can obviously trade. I guess I will trade and just go like rook d8 maybe. Could have played rook d8 too, I guess. Go here. Goes knight d4. Now I can play like knight e7. I don't have e5 here. Knight e7 seems like a good move. e5 ideas. Keep it all alive. Still very likely to be a draw. Rook c8 too, maybe. He goes queen c2, e5, queen b3, king a8, king h8, maybe, or e5, queen b3, queen d5. Seems like a pretty reasonable choice. I've got to move a little bit. Oh wait, no, his knight takes e5. See, I can play rook c8. Guess I go here, trade, and probably going to be a draw. I have e5, but trade. No captures. Just to go back to like b3, I go queen d5, I guess. Get the knight. Knight d2, maybe bishop e2. Trying to create something here. Also, I have knight c6 maybe. Actually, this makes a lot of sense. Now I have e4. Still very balanced. Plays h4. I can play e4 if I want. I can also play h6. And queen d3. I want to do this and this. This queen c3, logical move. I can now play e4 maybe. Still bishop d3 or bishop e2. I'm gonna go here to hit the knight. Touch the knight. I mean, it's pretty balanced. Goes knight e1. I can play e4 here. I thought I could play like queen c5 maybe. What am I gonna do here? I have 7 maybe. I'll also play a4. It's hard to play. Oh, I'm losing on time. I just got to move. What am I doing? Just realized I'm way down on the clock, so I have to speed up immensely here. Let's just go. I have no time. I have to move quick. It's gonna be a draw here, but go king e7, king d6. Go here, of course. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously headed for a draw, but go here. I'll play bishop b3, I guess. Let's go here. Time to reroute my knight. And play e4, h5. Oh, I should have gone to c8. What am I doing? Go here and here, maybe. Actually, it's not so simple. Wait, I go here. It's just a draw, though. Now my bishop gets in, though. Go here. Let's go here. Trying to think if there's some way I can go here. I want knight h1 maybe. I blundered this. Shoot. Wait, no. Oh. Oh, yikes, I've got no time either. Jeez. We get the win. Jeez. Man, terrible game. Thank you to Coder Kushal for the 4, C-Cap for the 12. Somehow I won that game. Don't ask me how. Unfortunately, RD won his game too. So, yeah, crazy game. A win is a win, yeah, but unfortunately RD won. I mean, I guess I can't be upset because like the game that I lost before I probably should have won, but this game I should never have won, and probably I should have lost this game. I think Gata missed a win somewhere deep in that end game. He missed a win. Yeah, right here. Yeah, wait, no, maybe he didn't miss a win. Maybe I'm on. No, right here he missed yeah, right here he missed knight takes e4, although I guess I still have bishop d3. And it's still very complicated, I guess. I thought he missed knight e4. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But that was, yeah, I should never have won this game. So it kind of makes up for the previous one. Oh, what was the knight takes e3? Oh, right. You guys were asking me. I think, let's see. My instinct, right as soon as I moved, I realized it. Let's see. It was right here. Let's see. Let's do the live analysis. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's see. I bet I missed it, right? Let's see if my instinct was right. Oh, it's not actually much better. It gives black an edge, but it doesn't say it's winning. It's better, but it's not winning. I thought it was winning. But anyway, yeah, I was right though. My instinct was right. I missed it. It was knight takes e3. It's minus 0.27. My instinct was right. Yeah. Okay, so I guess who have I played? I mean, the thing is, there are a couple people on 8.5. There's Nesterov, Rasmus, Svane, and Zhigalko who are on 8.5. Yeah, I lost the game to the guy who was leading. There are 3 guys on 8.5. I played Zhigalko. I think I played Rasmus, or did I play MSB? I don't know. I don't know who I played, but I played one of these guys. So yeah. I'm still in good shape to reach second. Yeah, I mean, but I want to win, obviously. I don't want to draw. Magnus is -8 against Tari. Wait, Magnus is losing to Tari? You guys are trolling, right? You guys are trolling. He's not -8. Oh, Magnus is black, so -8 means he's winning. Okay. Exciting. Exciting, you guys. Yes, exciting. Good one. Good one, you guys. Very, very good. Yeah. Yeah. 3 Germans in the top 10? Yeah, there are a lot of Germans in the top 10. Yeah. Troll status? Exactly. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, tough event, but I guess, yeah, we're playing Rasmus. I'm gonna play knight f3 against him. I figure I have to win, so I want a long game. The games that I've been winning, I've been winning deep in the late middle games and games. So I'm just gonna stick to it. I can play c4 and get double edge, but I'm gonna play like my hero Vladislav Artemiev, and we're just gonna do the same dance. Play c5. Okay, so I can take and go bishop b5, which is, I think, considered to be one of the better lines to play here, so I'm gonna do it. He's not really gonna let me get g3 because then he'll play a Ben Oniwan Kenobi, so let's just castle. Okay, I need a double edge game, so I'm gonna take. This is not the right line, by the way, you guys, so don't quote me on it. This is definitely not the way you're supposed to play this, but I need double edgeness. Play h. What does a5 actually do? I guess he wants me to move my knight and then go bishop g4. I can also just play h3. Just play h3. If a4, I'll go knight c3. I don't really believe in a. Okay, so he plays rook e8. So I go knight c3 again. No bishop g4 now. Bishop a6 logical. I assume I want to sidestep out of any weirdness on the diagonal and probably play rook c1 next. Knight d7. Okay, so he's looking for knight e5. Very, very reasonable choice. Let's go here. Definitely I'm looking at knight a4 at some point. Plays h6. Logical move to gain time. e4 is kind of unclear. Is it a good move or a bad move? I need to think here because, again, this game is probably going to be decided in the next like 5 to 10 moves. Bishop a3 also. Man, so many options. But then bishop d3. So many options here. I don't want to wait. This is a critical moment, so I think I should actually use all my time here. e4, bishop f4, rook c2, c4. Whatever, let's just go for it. I don't know if it's right, but let's go for it. Wow, he plays d4. I did not expect that. I really did not expect that move. I guess I'll just go here, knight g3 maybe. I could have gone knight b1 d2 also maybe. Whatever. a4 at b4. He does it. I can play b4 here. I think I'm just going to go for it. He's going to take, and I'm going to take and go knight here. We'll see what happens. Also, a4 is hanging, I just realized too. Actually, takes, I can take, and then take. Getting very wild here. Tactics might just not work for me. That's the only danger here. He goes rook b8. I didn't think that was the right move. Wait, that didn't seem like the right move, but why? Why did I think that was bad? I guess I just go a3 here. Takes, I can take. Very sharp position, but it's a must-win. So this is what I need. This is 100% what I need. I in a must-win game, it doesn't matter if I lose, but I need something that's complicated where it's going to be either I win or I lose, because a draw gets us nothing. Also, I just realized now if he takes, I can take and I hit both juicers at the same time. So maybe rook b8 was a slight mistake, although it's still very, very sharp and very unclear. Takes. Okay, so rook c6, ba3, bishop d4. What's going? Oh man, this is gonna be wild. Buck 39. Okay, this is where I have to find something. Rook c6 is a move. Knight d4 makes sense. All these moves make sense. ba3, bishop a1. I'm gonna go with my instinct. My instinct is that this is correct. Just my instinct. But this fork is too strong. And I've also got knife f5 too. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like the right way to play this, especially with knife f5. Knife fd4 maybe? Maybe I'm wrong though. I think I'm just wrong. Let's take and take, I guess. I think I'm wrong. I'm almost certainly wrong. I got this all wrong. Queen c2, knight d3. Wait, okay, let's go. Go here. Knight d3. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, I missed the. Wait. Wait, but I have queen c3. Wait, did I just trick him or did he trick me? Who got tricked? Who got tricked? Yeah, he's got rook b3. I think I got tricked. So here, I guess. No, now I blundered knight. Wait, knight b2. I can. Wait, this is still very sharp. Wait, what's going on here? Problem is, both of us have to figure it out. So here, threaten the mate, threaten the bishop. He's got bishop e7 or something. Ah, that's a mistake by me. I have no in-between move. I thought I had something. Should have gone queen a6 and just gambited the house. Why didn't I do queen a6? That's frustrating. Now I'm just gonna lose. I have to go here and take. It's just not gonna happen. I have knight c2, I guess, or knight f5. I guess I'll go. I was just losing. I just threw this game. Very disappointing title Tuesday. Very, very disappointing. So there maybe. Okay, maybe I can still do something. Let's see if I can do something. Move the bishop to d4 maybe. Let's go here. Rook a1. I mean, still bad. Maybe I just lost now. I just threw the game. I'm just losing now. Yeah, I just threw it. Oh, he's got knight f4 too. Maybe he'll miss it. Hey, Superstar thinking of GTI remix. Goes to a2. Okay, go here. Okay, he missed it. He had a win there on the spot, but this probably is still winning for him, I guess. Is this still winning? Okay, let's go here. Go here, I guess. Rook c4 maybe. d3. I have bishop d4 maybe. Okay, he missed it. He had a win there. He had a win. He missed it. This is gonna be a draw now. Okay. So wait, I have to be very careful how I do this. Let's see. Let's just start pushing. Gotta move. What am I doing? I just have to move. What am I doing? Here? Yeah, I just threw this again. What did I just do? Let's go here. Yeah, what did I just do? I just threw this. Oh, and I have no time either. Yeah. That was so poorly played by me. Yeah, I mean, I was losing like 20 times on that game. I mean, he missed like at least 4 different wins. The first one was right back. First one was all the way back. Was back here. Like not the first one, but the big one was just bishop d6. And if I move the king, he just goes check. And if I go e5, he just takes, and it's just losing. Yeah, I mean, it happens. But I really, what happened is I missed something in the middle game. Like I bet I was better. Let me check the live analysis. I know that I had something. We go back here. I was just supposed to take. If I take on c6, it's slightly better for white. If I take on c6, yeah, why didn't I just do this? Rook c6, and it's fine. But after takes, it's already just bad, it looks like. Yeah, it's already just bad. Yeah. Result is irrelevant when the effort was there. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to be upset with the. I mean, the game that was the game that I lost that I shouldn't have. When I was on 8 out of 8 and I lost, 8 out of 8 and I lost that game to Khusnutdinov. That was the game that like ruined it. So these last 2 games both were very, very double-edged and shaky. And anything could have happened, but that game I should have won, and that was the game that messed it up. That was the one that I should have won. And if I win that game, I win the event, obviously. But happens. Not always meant to be. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take a short break. We're gonna come back, and then I think I'm gonna be doing a speed run. I think we're gonna get back to speed run, try to make the final push towards 3,000. So I'm gonna take a short break, and we will come back and keep rolling along. Give me a few minutes.